everybody, and welcome back to the Cookie Jar Podcast. Today I'm joined by two lovely men here, Jake and Israel, of course, my two co hosts. And we're doing conspiracy theories today, which should be fun, right? Israel, unmute.
Yeah.
you,
All right.
you want to start with yours,
First
Jake?
conspiracy theory.
We picked out a conspiracy
Yeah,
theory
I'll
each, by
start.
the way.
The first conspiracy theory. The moon landing was fake. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, it's
Correct.
possible. You say correct?
Because the flag was moving in the light.
Correct!
Because
How come there's no
and
stars?
or looks like it was moving in the wind.
You
Yeah,
say,
and there's
how
no
come there's no
stars.
stars?
And then there's misaligned shadows.
Exactly. And who took the
Interesting.
picture? Both astronauts are in the picture, so who took the picture?
The shuttle?
Oh, yeah.
You're right.
What? Shuttle took the picture?
The thing
You
had
think they had
cameras on it.
technology back then?
It wasn't that long ago. It was 1969.
Nice.
Yeah, they had cameras.
Yeah. They had compact enough cameras, right? That they could put it on the thing.
Yeah.
But maybe they did it so Russia wouldn't win.
Oh. Yeah.
Maybe.
Because it was
They wanted to beat the Soviets.
Yeah.
That's something.
And you also can't debunk it because they'd have to send their own astronauts to the moon.
It's true.
And if
Yeah.
someone already did it, why send more?
It's all an elaborate ruse.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right,
It makes perfect sense.
I'm gonna say my next. This one is called Denver International Airport is a hub for the Illuminati. And basically, the premise of the theory here is that there's a lot of weird things that went on when like during the construction and stuff. So like they went $3 billion over budget.
Yeah.
People think that it's a secret headquarters for the New World Order or the Illuminati, and the reptilians or some other shadowy groups with plans to take over the world.
I actually saw a video about that.
Yeah.
And it was talking how like they hired and fired 3 different construction companies to build different parts of the airport. That's like to not so like nobody knew exactly what the whole project was.
Interesting. Oh,
Yeah.
like they like cycled
That sounds
through
familiar.
engineers so that nobody would
Yeah.
know all of it.
Yeah.
It also
So they're like a
says
big blue horse in front of it, like at the beginning.
it says there's odd decor. For example, an inlay in the floor with the symbols for gold, silver, or gold and silver.
Yeah.
It says according to theorists, on top of a 6-story deep bunker where the elites will hunker down to ride out the end of the world. Interesting. It says there's no evidence, but
Yeah.
I mean, it is just a bunch of triangles. So I mean,
There's
I don't
also
know.
there's like a big blue horse on like the beginning of the
Yeah,
Denver
blue horse with
airport,
red
like a
eyes
statue.
presiding over the road leading in and out of the terminal.
Yeah.
It's
And then
32.
there's also
Yeah.
there's a dedication stone that has an imagery from the secret society.
You know, this is interesting. But why Denver International? This is the thing,
And
right?
then
Like, why that airport?
the commission is the New World Airport Commission, which isn't a thing.
It's just
The
not a
plaque
thing.
reads, yeah, the commission is the New World Airport Commission.
Oh,
That's what credited with helping fund and build the airport. Why so quiet?
All right. Israel, you ready for yours?
I want to read mine now.
Yeah.
All right. The Nazis had a secret base in Antarctica. Rumors began circulating in
Yeah, like
1950 that the Nazis had a secret base in Antarctica that housed advanced technology like UFOs. However, since it has been discovered to suggest that it's true, and Cambridge research college Summer Hayes wrote a 21-page paper disputing the theory.
Hmm.
Also, Bigfoot's real.
Oh, they
I'd
made a
actually
claim
believe it
about it.
because
They made a claim about it. The New World thing.
What do you mean?
It says some believe we are connected to the New World Order and the Freemasons. Around the airport, claim it was funded by the New World Airport Commission. Interesting. The Denver
Yeah.
International Airport website has a whole article on it.
Dang.
Interesting.
But yeah, I think the thing in the Nazi thing in Antarctica could actually be true because they had like so many hidden places in Argentina. Like,
But
and then
Argentina was
a lot of
pro-Nazi.
people had no, yeah, but a lot of people had no idea like when stuff was happening. And Antarctica doesn't have any population, so
Yeah.
There's been researches on Antarctica, though, hasn't there?
Yeah, there's like research bases out there though.
Yeah. Like they would have
But
seen something
yeah,
like
but they
that.
can't explore the whole thing.
back to the Denver
Oh, yeah.
airport thing. Have you seen like the murals that are like inside of the airport?
Yeah.
They look creepy.
Mm-hmm. Not really, not really something you can explain. Get a little wacky.
There's just like a
Yeah.
picture with a Nazi soldier on it, and a quote on it, which was from a child who died in Auschwitz.
Huh.
Yeah, there's
What
the
was that?
All
Mustang
right. Anyone
statue.
have another?
What?
What was that? What did you say?
Do you guys have like any more conspiracy theories?
Oh, yeah. There's also like the devilish Mustang statue outside the airport. Killed its sculpture while he was working on it. Like the sculpture that was carving it out died.
Huh.
The what?
The sculpture, the guy that was sculpting it died while he was
Oh,
sculpting it.
interesting. Let's see. There's a bunch of other ones on this website too.
I just came across one that said the government killed JFK.
Oh.
There are a number of conspiracy theories about President Kennedy's death, but one of the most popular is that the government was behind the assassination. Many Americans don't believe Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone, and a biographer, Philip Shedd, claims that even Bobby Kennedy thought the CIA was responsible for his brother's death at first.
But why would the CIA want to kill Kennedy?
I don't know. Maybe he was getting too
I
close
think
to
it's the
something.
mafia.
The mafia? Maybe. I mean,
Yeah, because there's no actual proof, but like everyone knows that like the mafia helped JFK get into office. So maybe he did something they didn't like and they decided to kill him.
there's
They like
also
decided
like
to cut ties with them.
the theory that JFK ordered his own assassination, isn't there?
I don't know. Didn't
I
look
thought
that
that
far.
was one of them. Like he ordered his own assassination because he didn't want to deal with the stress of the war or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Because he was in office during World War II, right? So
Vietnam.
Vietnam, that's what I meant. And he didn't want to deal with that, so he wanted to leave it to the vice president.
This is completely off topic, but like the other day I was thinking about things. It's like when you're a professional at something, you can really only fight against professionals at it. And it's been proven like time and time again because like there's like professional boxers and everything, right? but you put a rookie that has somewhat talent into the ring with him, and he'll beat him because he'll just start swinging everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And then it was also proven like when the America lost against the Viet Cong, because most of the soldiers from the Viet Cong were just rice farmers.
Well, that's also with the Revolutionary War, right?
Yeah, like
American
they use
Revolutionary.
yeah, and when you're trained at something, you
Well,
have
we
proper
weren't rice
form and
farmers.
everything.
Well, yeah.
What
But
happened?
like most of the U.S. Army during the American Revolutionary War was just like random people with minimal
Exactly.
training against like the
Yeah.
super force that was
Yeah, and
the
then there's like
British.
when you have like proper form and like proper, you do everything in a proper way. You get beaten by people that use background like backyard basically tactics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Kind
No, it doesn't. How can someone skilled at an art
of.
lose to someone that barely started at it or knows nothing about it?
Because the people that are skilled at it are holding themselves to higher standards, right? So they're not gonna use sloppy form because they think they're better than that. And then you have someone else, and it's gonna be like unexpected, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like the rookie is in control of the match, like
This
for boxing, for
situation.
an example, because the skilled, like the
Fighter.
expert, isn't ready for these sloppy tactics that they might use. They've trained against like proper form because they've trained against like they've had the best trainers which are teaching them the best things. So when they're not presented with the best things and how to counter them, then they lose.
Yeah, that also makes a lot of sense.
Anyway, let's talk about how the Earth is flat.
Christopher Columbus was right. I think it could be flat. No, I'm just kidding.
The line between the Earth and the sky looks pretty flat. Okay, now this theory just sounds bad. Like flat earthers are like, and I don't mean to offend anyone here, but
I do.
like
You're all stupid.
they're idiots. They're idiots. Flat Earth. Okay,
Yeah.
listen. To say that like, oh,
Unless the
I
moon
can't
landing was
feel
fake,
no.
then it changes all of it.
This is the big thing, like right with like flat earthers is I can't feel the Earth moving, like spinning on an axis, so it's not moving. Like
Well,
that
that's
doesn't
just.
make any sense. That's just idiotic. Like, you know what
Just
I'm
spins
saying?
really
Like
slow.
it
I
just
can't
yeah,
feel
it
my
spins
car
so
moving, so
slow.
I must be sitting still.
Yeah, exactly. Or they'll be like, yeah, the line between the sky and like the horizon of the sky is flat. Well, no way. You're a human. Like what? Your
You ever see
perspective.
that? You ever see that one girl on the internet? Right, she
The,
just like it's hilarious to watch her because she's also a flat earther, and the stuff she says are kind of just dumb.
oh yeah.
She's like, "Well, everyone should just learn to speak American."
Do what? Sorry, you're kind of.
She said everyone should just learn to speak American, and she'll just say dumb stuff like that all the time.
Everyone should learn to speak American.
And she's like, "I'm the queen of everything." She's like, "Explain how when I'm on a plane, the world still looks flat."
Or
The world still looks flat because the Earth is massive. Like
hmm
what? When I'm in an airplane
yeah.
and I'm going around the Earth, like, I don't understand that. That one I can't even like, get with. Anyway, reptilians run the U.S. government. Um, run by reptilian humanoids is out there to say the least.
Yeah.
Well, how long do lizards
How do
live?
we even discuss that?
I don't even know, dude.
Because I mean, a lot of the congressmen are really old.
Yeah, but they've got like
That's true. They're dinosaurs.
Dinosaur.
Hmm. Oh my God. The reptilian conspiracy theory got a small signal boost with the death of Queen Elizabeth II in September of 2022. According to this website here, Facebook flagged and removed multiple posts after the Queen's death, calling the monarch a reptile and linking to strange videos claiming the entire royal family is reptilian.
Hey,
I mean, she did live to like 150.
she did?
No, no, it wasn't that
Oh,
crazy.
I was
Was
about to
she over
say.
100?
I, I thought she was like 92 or
At
something like
what
that.
age did Queen Elizabeth die? She lived for 96 years.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not even that old.
Well, I think people think she's older because she was in power for like 70 years.
Yeah.
Like,
She was powerful. She became monarch when she was 20 something, 30
what,
something.
sorry?
Queen Elizabeth,
What was that?
she became the queen when she was really young. She was like 20 or like 30.
I know.
So she was ruling for all that
When
time. And
Yeah.
did Queen Elizabeth become queen?
she never left the throne because she said that she was gonna serve the English people as long as she lived.
Yeah, but don't you have to do that as a monarch?
Huh? No.
Oh, I thought you were tied to it.
You can pass it down like when you're old.
But she did it until she died.
Yeah, she said she'd be with the English people until she died.
Yeah.
She made a promise
All
to
right.
them. She kept.
Are you like pushing for monarchy here, Israel? Is this your statement?
Yes, and I think I should be the king.
Yeah.
I'll be the
Um,
Is the royal
dictator.
family
here's
starts with
one.
Israel?
Princess Diana.
Well, that's three different things we just said.
Guys, Princess Diana's death was no accident.
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh my gosh.
What?
She
Some
was
people think
she
it's
was
an
like getting
No,
assassination.
no. She was like getting cheated on
no.
by the prince, and then
Yeah.
the prince married his mistress. Right? Isn't that
Oh.
what happened? She like died, and then the prince got like buried
Um,
afterwards.
no, so yeah, her and King Charles, or Prince Charles, like divorced or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And then when she was like, on her way to get proposed to by like an Egyptian filmmaker, her car like was crashed, but like everyone's saying it's not an accident.
Was on her way to meet
I
an
also
And
heard
Egyptian.
that.
so did her fiance.
Her
What?
fiance thinks it's not an
His
accident?
limo actually no, his limo also crashed too.
What a bozo!
See.
Car
What you
accidents in the same day.
what a bozo.
Like just drives better. But either ways, I heard like she was like assassinated because King Charles wanted to go to his mistress or whatever that guy said when he was dating her.
His mistress?
Yeah, 'cause didn't King Charles get married to his mistress
Who is his mistress?
or
Like
Prince Charles? Would it be Prince or King?
is he king yet?
Show me. I think there's like more than one Charles. Yeah, he is. Remember Miss Walker was playing the coronation in her
Oh yeah,
class?
yeah.
What, Alex? I can't see like how much time's been on. How much time are we at?
19 minutes.
19?
Yeah.
A year
Okay.
after Diana's death in 1997, Charles and Camilla made their relationship public and eventually got married in 2005.
Was that relationship the one where it was like outside of the royal family?
Yeah, that's
Like
why
the
they
big
didn't
one?
like her.
Yeah.
It was like
That's
the
why they
big
didn't
one.
just outside the family.
It wasn't like feeding the incest pool that is the royal family.
Charles cheat.
I'm surprised though, like the royal family looks normal. I think they
No.
have like 3 eyes and 5 heads. Like at this point, right? Because don't they like marry their own cousins?
No, no, it's like the royalty, if they marry so I'm pretty sure how it works is like the boys can marry someone out of the family and it's still fine. But if like a queen were to marry outside of the family, they'd lose their royalty because their name would
Yeah.
change.
Wait, is adultery like cheating? Is that
Oh,
what adultery is?
yes.
All right, yeah. So it
Yeah,
wasn't
but like
until 1994 that Prince Charles admitted to his adultery with Camilla for the first time, and that's the same girl she got married. He got married with.
yeah, but they marry outside of the family. It's just if a
So how
girl
would they marry then? Would they have
marries
to
a
marry
guy outside
within
of
the
them.
family? Like, how's that work?
They'd have to marry another prince.
Yeah, but like, that's incest,
That's all right.
right?
Yeah, but see, Queen Elizabeth stayed single her whole life. That's how she was able
Single,
to stay in power.
single like a Pringle. How did Queen Elizabeth rise to power then? Was she like the heir to it,
Yeah,
or
I
did
think
she?
I think um her mom died, right?
Because she was married to someone at
And
some
she
point,
took the
wasn't she?
throne. Queen Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah, she was married to the Duke of
Yeah,
Edinburgh,
Philip. Prince Philip. No, it's Prince Philip.
which is the Duke of Edinburgh. Yeah, and then he died.
So,
So,
do they have to be a prince of like a different nation?
well, Prince Philip was a duke.
I don't know what a
Okay,
duke definition. A male
marriage.
holding the highest hereditary title in the British and certain other peerages.
So yeah, basically a prince.
Yeah.
But a
It's a
prince is
The
born from the king.
it's what?
A prince is born from the prince. Like a prince is directly under the king, like in a family tree.
Hmm.
Well, I think dukes are outside the family,
So but then Elizabeth would have married outside the family. That doesn't work, right?
but the duke would still have like high power.
Yeah, yeah.
maybe it's a non-British. Maybe they have to be British.
How did
What is this?
well, February 6, 1952, King George IV died following a prolonged illness, and Princess Elizabeth immediately ascended to the throne.
Oh.
So
I
was
don't
she an only child?
I don't even know how royal succession works. Was
Maybe
Queen
they just had to do it to keep
Elizabeth.
the line going.
I mean, she might have been firstborn,
Oh, she had no other brothers.
not a virgin. That's not what I want.
What?
That is the top thing when you search was Queen Elizabeth.
Was she?
We're not gonna Google that.
Well, she had kids, so obviously not. Wait,
Was Queen Elizabeth an only child?
she was. She had no other brothers. I don't think she was an only child, but she had no other brothers.
And the men take priority, right, in succession?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would explain why she rose to power then.
It's like firstborn men and then it goes to women, right? Is that how that works? It's like firstborn, secondborn, thirdborn, whatever, and then it goes to the women.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Wait, so would the line just not be able to continue if she lost royalty? Is that how it worked?
No, it
Or
would. I don't think she's an
No,
only
they
child.
just get passed down. It doesn't
Yeah,
just end.
it doesn't. If it doesn't, it goes to one of the family members.
okay. Oh, this is really confusing now.
I know royal secession. Well, it's like how U.S. secession is. Like, if everyone were to mysteriously die, like some random, like the head of agriculture of the U.S. could become president, right? That's kind of how it is, but just within a family. It's
Yeah.
like a kid.
Yeah.
If everyone were to die, could become, of royal status because they're in the royal family, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I don't know. It's a weird system. Let's see.
So is it all incest then? Is
I
that the conclusion we're
don't
coming to?
know. I'll Google it.
Is it all
Is
incest? Is that
the
what?
royal family inbred? Yep, that's what I want. Inbreeding may have been a practice of old royal families, but that isn't the case today.
Okay. So a while
So,
ago.
so they don't marry their cousins anymore, is what I'm saying. You what? Israel?
I went
Hold on,
back
what,
inside at the
Israel?
perfect time just to see my brother puke on the kitchen floor.
That's fun. So
Oh.
you immediately hightailed it out of there.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway,
So what are we talking about now?
we were just.
All
I'm just
right,
gonna
I'm
cut that
kind of
out.
out of ideas now.
I think
I
we
got one.
need one more. We need one more. Okay.
The moon isn't real. Yeah.
The moon isn't real.
Yeah, that's right. Some people think the moon doesn't exist. This conspiracy theory has gained particular traction with flat earthers, and they think the moon is so simply a projection.
How do you? But okay,
That doesn't make sense.
Think at it from a flat earther's perspective.
flat earthers are idiots. There's no perspective there. I don't believe
Yeah,
anything.
and the moon's been people like in BC they worship the moon and there's no technology to project it.
Exactly. The moon is how, like, you know,
No, I don't
that's
know.
how it works. I don't know what
There's
I'm trying to
also
say
like
here.
the Titanic didn't really sink. That it was
Titanic
actually the
sunk.
Olympic.
There's a wreck to prove it.
Yeah, that's
Huh?
just like
Oh.
at that
No,
point.
have you ever? I don't know.
That's just
So
like.
there's the Titanic, and then there was like a slightly smaller ship called the Olympic. And what
Uh-huh.
happened was the Titanic, the guy like owned the Titanic. He invited a bunch of like his rivals from like other companies to go with him on the Titanic,
Mm-hmm.
and then it sunk. But the guy himself that owned the Titanic that was supposed to go on there to meet with those people didn't actually go on it. He actually wasn't even on the ship.
Oh.
Then the Olympic, they said that it was like painted to look exactly like the Titanic. There's like all these other things.
So they didn't actually use the Titanic?
Well, that's what they said.
So where is it now then?
Yeah. Because the Titanic was
I
like
don't
the
know. I'm pretty sure
super
it's
ship,
under the
right?
ocean, but
Huh?
Because the Titanic was like the super ship, right? Like the unsinkable
Yeah, it was
ship.
like the largest ship at the time.
So
But
maybe it got lost in the Bermuda Triangle.
that's not like the point. The point is that they swapped the Titanic for the Olympic. And the Olympic was also a massive boat as well. It wasn't the largest boat at the time with the Titanic, but it was a massive boat as well. So
uh-huh.
when you're boarding it, probably people didn't really know. And then like the guy himself wasn't on the Titanic either. Or Titanic in parentheses. I mean not parentheses, quotation marks.
Mm-hmm.
When it sunk, he actually like said that he wasn't gonna go on it like right before he was supposed to board on it.
You said
So yeah.
what?
Mm.
That's
So the
interesting.
Titanic didn't sink.
What?
The Titanic really didn't sink.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe no. This is a real
Wait,
fact. Just like
okay,
Bigfoot.
where are they gonna hide a big ship though?
Yeah.
Yard.
You say a shipyard?
Yeah, shipyard, dockyard. How's they're called? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but like the Titanic was huge.
Unless it's out in the middle
But
of the
no one
ocean
would notice.
somewhere.
Everyone's eyes would be on the Titanic that was in front of them, or the ship that was in front of them, because it was such a great advancement. And when you're like right next to the ship, it's huge, it's massive, so you can't really differentiate or like say, oh well, the other one was bigger.
So you're saying people like
Yeah,
would
but
confuse the two
here's the thing:
ships?
is where did they hide the actual Titanic then?
Somewhere else, I don't know. I didn't research it that far.
I mean, at this point, right?
Like if they hid it in the middle of the ocean, Google Earth would have caught it.
Google Earth wasn't a thing.
If it's
Well,
such a
this was like this was so
no,
far
but it
back
would have now. It would have. It
that
would have now,
well, yeah,
unless
yeah.
they sunk it then.
Yeah, see, here's the claim: the Titanic was secretly switched with a ship. What? With a sister ship. And then, like, the claims that the Titanic did not sink, it was switched with one of its sister ship, the Olympic, before it set a sail. Then the facts were like more than 110 years after the.
But why would they want to switch it?
Wait,
So he could sink, and so he could sink his rivals.
yeah.
But at this point, also, it's like communication wasn't there, so it could have been due to a miscommunication. You know what I'm saying? In
Yeah,
some degree, like it could be one person saying, "Oh, this ship sunk," and then it was the wrong ship, and it just like spread like a rumor.
yeah.
Is what I'm thinking, right?
Now I'm just wondering where the Titanic is.
Yeah.
So they probably had to sink it to destroy evidence or something. Because if that guy's intention was to kill his rivals,
Yeah.
they would have had to get rid of the Titanic too. So it's probably sunk too, but it's not
Yeah.
where it is.
Well, guys, you got any finishing thoughts? I think this is a good little thing. Little thing here.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. All right. This is
I'll
this is
find
the end.
you.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Spotify. This one should be going on Spotify. See you in the next one. Cheers.
You cannot handle this, got emergency ambulance when we step into the scene. Just make sure that there's no cameras, police lines by your residence, find your block and your relatives, and I'm sorry.